Hey guys, hi, I'm back and I'm just ready to talk about all of the TV shows that came on Sunday yesterday. Well, not all of them, my favorite ones. Um, at 7 o'clock, the Grammys came on and also The Bachelor came on and Real Housewives. So I was recording the three of them, and then at 8, Blood, Sweat, and Hills came on. After that, Andy Corin, I think, and then Fashion Police came on. Am I right? I think I'm right. Fashion Police comes on after, and they're more like my shows that I have to watch, and also Keeping Up with the Kardashians. There are shows that I have to watch. I am going to be doing a recap of most of the shows, like all of them. I'm sorry, I had some in mind. One of them being Real Housewives of Atlanta, or should I say, the Nene and Candy, plus Mama Joyce, with a little bit of Kenya Moore show. I just felt like this whole season has really been about Candy and Mama Joyce. They have been bringing the drama that I've needed from Candy from all the seasons that she's been on this show. I needed that, and she is bringing it. It's not even her. It's really Mama Joyce that is bringing it. Nene is always bringing the drama. She's always throwing shade. And, for the past few years, everybody's kind of been terrified of her. Besides Sheree. Once Sheree and Kim left, everybody's been afraid of Nene. And it's because they are afraid that Nene will get them fired. But there's one person who is stepping on Nene's toes, who isn't afraid, and I am loving it, and it is Kenya Moore. Kenya has been throwing shade for the past 2 seasons that she has been on the show. Throwing shade, being conniving, being sneaky, and I love it. I love it. I felt like she know her role is as the villain. No matter how much people hate Kenya, you guys know, you like, I'll take her off the show. Y'all will be pissed off because if she left the show will be boring as hell. Kenya brings the drama. She plays the villain. She knows she's the villain. She takes that role. She's like, you know what? Nene can't get me fired. I'm already the villain. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Nene won't be able to get Kenya fired because Kenya is one of the reasons why so many people are watching Real Housewives right now. And it's not her, but it's the situations that she is putting people through. Kenya has thrown shade at everyone on the cast. Cynthia, season 1. Portia and Phaedra, season 1. Her and she's been talking about Candy Way. And by the way, Kenya, ain't nothing wrong with having a little extra meat on your bones. So Candy, you looking good, girl. But she been throwing shade at Candy and getting into it with Candy. And then most recently, Nene. And Nene and her, I knew that they were going to bump heads because they're both the stars. It's like, Nene is like the mother bear. She's been on since first season. But she's been losing that sparkle, I think. I don't know, like, it's like Nene, you just know her for, like, throwing shade and nobody's not telling her anything. But Kenya throws shade and everybody gets mad at her because they know she doesn't have really any power on the show. But I love the fact that she is kind of like the villain and she doesn't care. Basically, my little recap is the beginning of the show was okay. It wasn't that good. We did get to see Dwight, and I love me seeing some Dwight. His makeup, from that nose job to that hair to that ugly ass suit that he be wearing, and Fashion Police, they said at the past he looked like he's going to a funeral. He in the casket. But I love me some Dwight, and to see him back on the show, especially with Phaedra, because Dwight and Phaedra do the most ghetto events, and I love it though, because I love the ghetto in this, the ghetto fabulous. But that was at the beginning of the show. It wasn't really exciting. The end of when it got good. Nene threw a party. She invited all of the couples and all of the cast, basically, of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Everyone was there. Kenya came an hour and a half late. But Miss Kenya, a few episodes ago, if you guys remember, yelled at Candy and Phaedra for being a lot late. When this episode, she was like an hour and a half, close to 2 hours late. And y'all know the only reason Kenya was getting in on them girls a few episodes ago about being late is because Kenya likes the drama. She wanted Nene to yell at the other girls. She wanted to be messy, and that's what we love about her. She does that, and she does it well. She came, she was late. Nene was throwing shade. She was throwing shade back. She didn't really care. She stayed at the event. Nene was like, oh, hell no, like, felt some type of way. She was basically like, since we're all here, let's put everything on the table. And she basically wanted drama to start. And she threw the first punch in my eyes, Nene did, for for Christopher to get up and to kind of yell at Kenya. When in all naturality, Chris did say in a video a few years ago that him and his wife, that he wasn't married. So, but he did get up and he did try to defend his wife, common law wife or girlfriend, we don't know. He did try to defend her. And him getting up, I feel like, I'm from the South, ain't no man should ever get up in a woman's face, come to a woman in a disrespectful manner. He should have sat down and let his wife handle it and backed her up. But instead, his wife was in the back backing him up with the finger going and, throwing shade. And she did say online, she said, don't backpedal now, that Kenya told her last week. But Kenya came back and said, baby, I don't backpedal, I front pedal. And that's when all hell broke loose. Kenya got up, Christopher grabbed her. Or should I say Christopher, a.k.a. New Jack City, a.k.a. 90s is when we only knew you, a.k.a. you looked better in the 90s, a.k.a. you look a hot mess now, a.k.a. you look like you're married to a man, a.k.a. Mr. Lawrence, Derek J, they look more woman than that, a.k.a. you failed. And you tried it by grabbing her. He grabbed her. He was respectful. He was wrong for what he did. And he basically, to me, he touched first. Nini threw the first punch to me. Well, the first shove. Christopher threw the first punch by grabbing her. And that's when her friend Brandon jumped in, helped up for her. And that's when all hell broke loose. Nobody could really tell what happened. We don't know if Peter jumped in or if he was breaking up. But we know Apollo got in that ass. He got in on Brandon's ass. And everybody's like, why did Apollo jump in? Y'all motherfuckers know why Apollo jumped in. Excuse my language. I do not mean to curse. But everybody knows why Apollo jumped in. He jumped in because something happened between him and Kenya. And it's always her story, his story, and the real story. And we don't know. Hopefully, by the reunion, we find that out. Until then, we will not know. But there's something that happened because for him to just jump on Brandon for no reason is just crazy. Crazy. And the fact that Phaedra can't control her man, oh hell no. If he was my man, I would be like, you better get your ass. You already a criminal. You do not need to be doing all this. But anyways, the fight broke loose and Nene was yelling at Kenya, saying it was Kenya's fault when everybody knows it really wasn't. And I'm not gonna even go on that. That's for the next part. Anyways, I was just mad about the whole situation. I'm pretty sure everybody on my Twitter was like, that is fucked up. Nene was wrong. Nene, you were wrong. Bloop, like you do everybody else. So you failed. You lost. You are probably being replaced, and you too old to be acting the way you acting. Keep up with your little acting career and do something else. Get your own reality show because we tired of seeing you on the Real Housewives. Well, I am tired of seeing you on the Real Housewives. Yes, you bring the drama, but you too old to be doing what you doing. You started messing. You started a fight. So guess what? Bloop, get out my face. Anyways, next week, well, I don't think it come on next week, maybe 2 more weeks from now, Candy is going to get in Cynthia's ass. Hopefully, somebody needs to. Cynthia is messy. She starts most of the drama, and then she hides behind Nene, who is the pit bull, and she's the puppy, like, mommy, mommy. And then you have Peter, who is the woman of the relationship, the Jenny woman. He is the other housewives, so he's always throwing shade also. So it's like, get your life. Get your life. Anyways, like I was saying, hopefully Candy get in that ass. And hopefully Ty gets in Peter ass. Because I'm tired of Peter and I'm tired of Cynthia. It's like, they can leave the show. I wouldn't care. Like, I don't care about them. Like, her whole storyline is pointless. And Portia had no part really in the show besides saying she don't want her man to go to the strip club. And she said the dumbest line yesterday. I don't want my name to be homosexual or heterosexual. I want him to be Portia sexual. In order to be Portia sexual, he would have to be heterosexual, meaning that he would have to like women, sweetie. Hopefully she gets the cut because she doesn't even have a storyline. Plus, I feel like she's too young to even be on the Real Housewives right now. Like, get your life. You're boring. But that's all. Hopefully next week episode, the episode for 2 more weeks from now, be as good and Candy kick somebody ass because I'm really tired of that whole situation with Cynthia and Nene. They both get on my nerves now. And I would probably say that in my opinion, I don't know, I just feel like they need to revamp themselves because I'm a little tired of the format that they have. But it was okay. After that, Blood, Sweat, and Heels came on. And it was a good episode. Nothing really exciting. Just shade being thrown. Demetria, the girl who named stuff with a G, I think it's Geneva, Demetria, and Bree throwing shade. Bree didn't really throw shade, but it really was them two throwing shade because they're haters. They threw shade at Melissa Ford. You don't come for Melissa Ford. Melissa Ford is gorgeous. You guys look like right animals. You don't come for Melissa Ford. You don't come when you look the way you look. When you look the way you look, you don't come. And that's really for Geneva, because Dimitri is a beautiful woman, but you don't come for her the way you look. And you say you are a fashion and a beauty blogger. You don't come the way you dress and the way your hair looks, the way your makeup is done on the show. You do not come for her. Point blank. And the fact that they were saying like Mike is an alcoholic, and Melissa bank account, she got her car declined. It's like you saying this shit. You were mad at Dimitri the first episode for sitting there and telling everybody about your relationship and you snooping. Yeah, you were mad that she put it out on the blog, but you sit there on national TV and talk about girls who you say were your friend. That makes you look shady. That makes you look whack. That makes you look like the ugly, trifling person that you are. And hopefully you get the cut for next season, because I really don't even want to see you on the show. You don't bring no excitement. You don't have a man, and you talk about people being broke, yet you live off your mom still, and you just girl. Let me not even go on there because I'm getting in my feelings. But I will say that Dimitri isn't as bad. I like that she got her relationship blog thing. She just has a demeanor like I work, bitch. Don't come at me. Don't do it. And I like that about her, but I don't like that she's friends with Geneva, and I don't like that she's so judgmental. I don't like people like that. I mean, her would never be cool. Like, I would never sit there and be like, hey, no. But I do like her role on the show. I feel like you have to have that person on the show who is different from all the other girls. And I feel like, she about her money. She about that paper, and I like her. But the other girl, Geneva, she wag. You wag. Hopefully you watch this and you wag. I'm going to write a blog about you too, because I do have a blog. And I'm going to let everybody know you wag. Also, let's talk about Bree. She has no real point on the show. She just comes. She has a house in the Hamptons. Hey, in the Hamptons. I go to the Hamptons all the time. Okay, we don't care. You don't have a man. We don't even know what she does for a living. She didn't even say what she does. I think she helps her family run their business. It's like she looked a hot mess without makeup on. Moments of silence for her. That's what I had to do. Give her a moment of silence. Like, hopefully you get cut off the show. Then let's go on to the crazy people. My three favorite. Micah is one of my favorites on the show. I love her. People say she drinks too much, but I lived with alcoholic before. I don't think she drinks too much. I think she drinks on certain days a little too much, but I don't think that she's an alcoholic. I do love her on the show. I think she brings excitement. And I also love the fact that she has her own business, a successful model agency. You know what I mean? So she's not like a bum and not doing it through her life. She actually works, and she's going through a lot. And I know a lot of people who go through a lot. And she's going through her own problems with her father. And I like that on this episode you got to see that. That was the only really good part to me at this episode, seeing her go through the things she went with her father, because you're a human. She's a human. She goes through things that we all go through. So it's not like she's just a reality TV star and her life is perfect. She goes through things, and that's what I like to see on shows like this. Also, and to see Melissa Ford open up and to see her talk about her dad and things, and it made me cry. That whole conversation with Daisy, Melissa, and Micah just showed me why I like them so much. They're fun, they're crazy, and they're wild. And I feel like Melissa is probably one of my favorites. She is going from being a video model to being her own woman and being a real estate agent. And for the other girls to talk about that and try to make fun of her, baby, she's getting paid $5,000 a party. She doesn't want to do parties, but she has to, because she is going into it. She's new in real estate, and we all have the moments where we're new at a job and we're not the best, and we try to be the best. So she's trying to live out her dreams and trying to make that money right now. So nobody should be throwing shade at her. And but we also got to see Daisy at work. And I've seen Daisy before the show. I've watched her a lot on Wendy Williams. I've seen her on I think The Talk. Like, I've seen her on, I'm a daytime girl right now. I'm not working. Hopefully I get a job soon. But I'm a daytime type of girl. I love watching my TV shows and my talk shows and my soap operas throughout the day. And I've seen Daisy on a few talk shows before, promoting a few things. And, I like seeing Daisy. A lot of people don't like her, but I love her. I think she's really funny. and I think she's different. She's really churchy, and really has traditional values. And some people don't get it, but I get it. I grew up in this style, and I really like her. Other than that, the show was kind of boring. It was basically the other girls throwing shade at the other girls who don't even talk about them. Let's get that straight. Daisy, and Micah and Melissa don't even talk about the other girls because they don't care. So it's like the other girls was throwing shade, and they kept throwing shade at Micah, and they're bitches. Anyways, and hopefully Demetria is the only one from that side that comes back. Bree and old girl Geneva, hopefully they get the cut. Let's go on to after that. Andy Cohen came on his Watch What Happened Lives. This episode was okay. It was pretty good. I like seeing Lala. Lala is beautiful, and Lala is one of them people who you watch and you're like, it's Lala Anthony. It was good seeing her on the show. Also, Cynthia was there, and she was helping up for Peter and helping up for Nene for their actions. I did see Peter try to break up the fight, so I don't even care about that. But the fact she was helping up for Nene, like, Kenya should have never got up. No, Christopher should have never got up, and Christopher should have never put his hand on her. So Cynthia, get your life, get it together, and be smarter, sweetie. Because you keep hiding behind Nene just shows what kind of follower that you are. So Watch What Happened Live wasn't amazing. I was probably seeing Lala over somebody else because I love Lala. Cynthia is just like a follower and an extra on the show. I can do without seeing her doing anything because she never really wants to talk. Also, he brought up Phaedra's husband being charged with being in jail because for identity theft and stuff like that, and opening up fake businesses. I'm not surprised. He said on yesterday's episode, he spent $8,000 of his own dollars at the strip club. Apollo, how you get that money, boo? How you get that money, boo? Because we know your ass ain't working, boo. So where you get that money from? Exactly. So I wasn't surprised. It's just him being him, and it was kind of like Andy talking about it was like I was angry because I wanted to watch the reunion because I wanted to see what Kenya or with Nene or somebody else was going to say, because Cynthia is just so behind a bush. Like, I didn't even call. You want to say his ass is a criminal. He is a liar. And this just took away all of Apollo credibility. He doesn't have no credibility anymore. Kenya's been taken away when she lied about Walter being her man, because we all know that was a lie. Then you have Apollo lying about owning the business. So guess what? Now I'm feeling like it's her story, his story, the real story. Something happened, like I said before, that had the both of them hating each other. Because in order for you to hate somebody that much, Apollo, because you act like you hate Kenya, in order for you to hate her that much, something must have happened. And the same thing in reverse and in that altar. So that's all I have to say. And also, he didn't bring up the rumor about Nene, but some of y'all might know Nene allegedly does coke. Allegedly, that's what allegedly some blogs are saying. I don't believe it, but then I don't know because I don't know Nene. Hopefully it is not true, and I really feel bad that this rumor is out about her and she's getting so much shade thrown at her from last night's episode. Then after that, Fashion Police won. Yeah, they won, basically. They came on, they won, they take over. They're always funny, they always look amazing. To me, they're so much better than Fashion Police. No shade, but they are. Fashion Queens is the best. It's funny, it's entertaining, and it's a really good show to watch. Lawrence throwing shade is always good. And he throws shade at everyone. Him reacting it and not caring. He always wins the gag awards. Gwen Stefani won for her pregnancy bump. She looked amazing. I'm not surprised. Lawrence always wins. He always picks the best people for that week, and he's always so funny. And also, yeah, it was a good show. That's all I can really say. It was good. It was funny and entertaining. I can't wait to watch it next week for the Grammys and see what they have to say about them and how much shade they gonna throw. They even threw shade at the white, and it was so funny. So I can't wait to see that. Also, I watched The Bachelor last night. The wedding. Sean Lowe married his beautiful bride. I watched The Bachelor, but I skipped through all of the I watch The Bachelor on Mondays. I don't watch the wedding specials, but if I am gonna watch it, I skip through the whole beginning because I don't care about them planning their wedding and all of that. I just want to see him and her get married to see, if I just see something. It was beautiful. It was like a beautiful wedding. They both were crying. They said their vows. It was real. They were kissing. They were happy, and it was beautiful. And last night they got to have sex. They weren't living with each other, so now they're living with each other. They got it going on last night. So yeah, it was good to watch and to see another success story come out The Bachelor. You don't really see it that much no more. And then, last but not least, my show came on last night, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It was good. It wasn't great. They're not as open as they used to be. And I think everybody could tell that. After Kim got her divorce with Chris Humphrey, that's when the show changed. And also when Kourtney had kids. I feel like, I don't know, once she had Penelope, when she had Mason, she was still open. But like the show's kind of closed off still. I think Chloe is really open this season. It's really like, to me, the Chloe show, seeing her go through what she's going through, not being comfortable in her own house and living with Rob. It was a good episode altogether yesterday. I'm not going to go into that much detail because it's not worth me kind of recapping. Also, the mom wants to be a Broadway dancer and singer. Chris, we seen you and we watched your talk show and it sucked. No shade, because I like seeing people live out their dreams, and I don't hate Chris. I don't hate Kim and them. I love them. But Chris, really, leave that to one of your daughters. Go on Dancing with the Stars, you and Bruce. That'll be a good Dancing with the Stars. That'll be good. If Bruce gets on there and then you get on it, and y'all get on it together, and then who gonna win, and then don't be no Broadway star, because we don't want to see that shit. I feel bad for whoever bought the tickets. Then she sung last night, and that would make the show worse. She was singing and dancing. Like, girl, chill with all that. Nobody want to see that. And you doing that for almost an hour. Ugh. But the show is so edited now and so like fake now. That it wasn't even really that good. But other than that, that was it. It was okay. I was disappointed. Real Housewives had me happy. That was the only show that really did it for me last night. Grammys had me disappointed. Real Housewives, thank y'all. That and Fashion Police, thank you. Watch What Happened Live was good too, but I don't need to see Cynthia. Other than that, it was good. So that's basically my recap, my review, and everything over the shows. I like them. And also, hopefully, tomorrow I will be doing a video about all the latest drama that happened today, because you already know that there's drama that's happening, whether it's with Justin Bieber or anybody else. I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing my research, and I'm going to be doing a blog about it. A blog and also a vlog about it. So I'm excited about that. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe below, and I'm going to be doing more of these videos. Hope you like. Bye, guys.